that at some point, to know he has that, that's great. You know, that's like when you're fighting through the playoffs, you need that little extra thing. So,
and I think for coaches, for coach speak, will to win is almost always associated with defense.
Yeah, and
so
I guess and defense is all
doesn't offense take some will too, though?
It does, and it takes, you know, you want to take smart shots. You want to work to get the open shot. You don't want to be lazy there either, but isn't defense often just equated with effort?
It is, but I don't think
it somewhat.
Maxey lost that rebound Sunday night because of effort. Covington made a great play. And on the other end, I don't think Seth Curry...
Because he didn't have the will?
Well, no, and I don't think it's because he choked either. I think it's because even if you're an 85% shooter, at some point, you know, you're going to miss almost 2 out of every 10. But...
And then I wouldn't say they won because of, you know, inserting Barea into the starting lineup either for some veteran leadership, because he was like a -10, wasn't he?
He was.
So
it doesn't look like Barea not a whole lot.
They were in a hole immediately, so I can't point to that as being why they won either. It's, you know, I would have liked to beat up on somebody, though. I'd like to run Sacramento out of the gym, or Phoenix. But to gut out a win is... You know, at this point, I guess you just want any win you can get.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. And the first one took a Herculean effort from Luka, the youngest player to ever have a 30-point and 20-rebound triple-double, because he also yesterday had the 12 assists. Just a number of the first player or one of 3 players ever to do it yesterday. But he was also busting his butt on defense. And he was in a pretty good mood after the game. These Zoom calls that the Mavs have been putting out are funny because they're trying to communicate from PR back here in Dallas then they're down there in the bubble, and there's usually some level of confusion. But Luka has now transitioned into I'm going to mess with the media mode. So let's track this progression. Here's the start of last night's postgame.
All right, Renee, we got Luka sitting down.
Two questions.
So right out of the gate. 2 questions. Just 2 questions. And he holds the 2 up. It's like, dude, you just put up 30 plus 20 and 12.
And where do you have to go?
You're not getting 2 questions.
All right, Renee, we got Luka sitting down.
Two questions.
Hey, Luka, maybe like 3.
All right.
You're popular tonight. You had a big game, you know? We'll start with Brad, who's in the room with you, and then go from there, see what happens.
Question to ask after you just how proud of you of your defense were you today?
Oh yeah, you know, since we've been here, you know, I've been working on my defense, you know, just getting better. But you know, we got this win, you know, we needed that, and I think we played great. You know, we played, I think, one of the worst games ever, and we won it.
Now Blake has said that is millennial Luka.
We played one of the worst games ever.
Right. That everything he sees is the best, or maybe we could call it Corby Luka.
Just hyperbole.
Superlative Luka.
Hyperbole Luka.
Yeah, we played the worst game ever.
Hyperbole Luka.
Hyperbole Luka. And then I'll take you to the end of the press conference. He only did about 4 minutes.
Hola Luka, excelente juego por parte tuya individualmente. ¿Qué hicieron ayer y hoy para poder ganar el juego de hoy a comparación con los primeros 2 juegos?
Bueno, estamos más concentrados, sobre todo estamos mejor en defensa. Todos hemos jugado una defensa muy buena y creo que ahí es la clave, ¿no? De defensa a ataque. Así que creo que la clave fue en la defensa.
Okay, thanks, Luka. Have a good night.
That was 5, by the way. That ended is what I needed you to hear.
What'd he say?
Okay, thanks, Luka. Have a good night.
That was 5, by the way.
They cut it off, but at the beginning he's like, just 2 questions. And she's like, maybe 3.
Oh, that was 5.
And he gets to the end, nailing this one in Spanish. She's like, that was 5, by the way. And he put 5 up and walked off.
I'm so impressed that guys that can just do that.
Yeah.
Can answer in a different language that he probably barely speaks right now, right? Spanish?
I think he speaks quite a bit of Spanish with KP and with Barea.
Really?
Yeah, because KP is flawless as well.
Damn.
from playing.
Like, do you think
for
they
Sevilla.
speak better Spanish than English?
Yes. They've lived at least a more formidable part of their life in Spain than in the U.S., right? Like, think about whenever you hear trying to learn a language when you're an adult as opposed to a kid.
Yeah.
Luca moved to Madrid when he was, what, 13? Lived there until he was 18.
Do you have plans to try and make your kid bilingual?
I mean, I think everybody wants to try, right?
I had huge plans.
Yeah.
I totally failed.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Because they say when they're really young, that's the time to do it.
But to give us a little bit of an American pass, we're not as commonly, now Texas maybe this doesn't apply, speaking with people in America, or who don't speak our language, right? If you live in Europe,
You're always...
constantly, you're going to be talking with, you know, people who speak German, Italian, Spanish, English. They almost all learn English.
Aren't you
as their
teaching
second
your daughter Cajun?
All right, coming up next, this week's movie review, Corby joins us. It's time for First Blood.
This is Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310, The Ticket. Broadcasting live from the TXU Energy Mothership, KTCK AM Dallas-Fort Worth, KTCK FM Flower Mound.
Game on!
The Ticket is the radio home of the Dallas Stars, getting their game on from the NHL hub in Edmonton.
Here's Pavelski across and scores! Here's a centering feed. A shot off the iron, scores! Heiskanen, a shot, score!
We're jumping over the boards for the round-robin qualifiers to round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs on Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310, The Ticket.
Sante Center for Healing is saving lives every day. Don't suffer with your addiction any longer. Listen to what Sante Center means to this alum.
The short of it is Sante saved my life. There's 1,000 other options out there, but for me, Sante, the program, the staff was a perfect fit for me.
Sante Center for Healing has proven methods successfully treating all types of addictions. You can speak to a counselor anytime at 800-258-4250. 800-258-4250.
Hey, P1s, it's time to stock up on essentials in these times. They call for a great vodka, award-winning Russian Standard Vodka. It is gluten-free and exceptionally smooth and delicious straight or mixed with your favorite cocktail. They use the best quality ingredients and pay meticulous attention to every step in the production process. So, greet your neighbors from afar by raising a glass of Russian Standard Vodka instead of a handshake. Celebrate in place and pick up a bottle of Russian Standard Vodka today at your local liquor store or order at drizzly.com. That is DRIZLY.com.
80 proof Russian Standard Vodka, distilled and bottled in St. Petersburg, Russia. Drink responsibly.
We know many people lost jobs due to COVID-19. If you're looking for work, look in Terrell. Hi, Ray Dunlap here with Terrell Economic Development Corporation. We have Fortune 500 and other large industrial employers who are looking for professionals, welders, forklift drivers, maintenance technicians, machine operators, and more. Terrell is conveniently located just 30 miles east of Dallas with access via I-20, Highway 80, State Highway 34. Visit TerrellTexasEDC.com/work for more information.
Hello, this is Sean and Marcus with Bank of England Mortgage for your BOE Mortgage Minute. Hey, Sean. People are calling in. They're wanting to do renovation loans. Add a pool. Oh, yeah. Outdoor kitchen. Aren't you doing something like that right now?
You got that right, man.
Tell us what's going on.
Man, making the wife happy. We can live in the backyard. We can hang out. It's paradise. Adding a pool, putting in a kitchen, redoing it, adding turf grass. All available via these loans. Pulling out on these
So you just refinance, you get money to do the home improvements that you want, and then boom, you're done.
Boom, done. Take the money, develop the backyard, you're good to go. Check us out online, people. BOETexas.com.
That's BOETexas.com.
Not all loans or products are available in all states or counties. Bank of England Mortgage is a division of Bank of England. NMLS 418481. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Marcus Lepp and Sean Fahili are not loan originators.
Hey, now's a great time to secure your home or business with DFW Security. They can monitor your existing compatible alarm system for as little as $12.95 a month. Or do what I did and upgrade to smart security with DFW Security's state-of-the-art smart hub and app from only $29.99 a month. Add cameras and other smart devices and control them all on your phone with a single app powered by Alarm.com. Call DFW Security now, 214-206-3511 or DFWSecurity.com.
Bob here, and I want to remind you of my favorite beachfront resort located near Placencia at the southern tip of Belize. It's Serenian Bay Resort and Villas. Trust me, this place is paradise and absolutely perfect for couples or families or groups. And guess what? Serenian Bay is excited to welcome international travelers back on September 1st and will reopen as an all-inclusive resort, a rarity in Belize. See all the details at serenianbay.com/ticket. The good folks who run and own Serenian Bay have implemented measures promoting safety, including masks, additional cleaning of common areas, and hand wash stations throughout. Serenian Bay offers ample amenities, including multiple pools, a spa, beach activities, mini golf, multiple bars, and a restaurant, and of course, the beautiful beach. So reserve now to get the best dates and an unforgettable getaway. They have implemented a very flexible rescheduling policy as well. That's Serenian Bay Resort and Villas. Book your next vacation today at serenianbay.com/ticket. That's Serenian, SIRENIAN, bay.com/ticket.
Listen, if you want to dramatically improve your landscape, your grass and shrubs, flowers and trees, your garden, throw in some azomite, AZOMITE. Now, azomite adds back into the soil minerals from A to Z, including trace elements. That's going to help your landscape thrive. So add azomite into your mix for healthy soil. That's azomite, meaning minerals from A to Z. Pick some up at your local nursery, and if by chance they don't have it, ask them to contact their supplier for it. Learn more at azomitetexas.com.
Frisco.
This ticker brought to you by Deep Ellum Brewing Company's football seasonal Lateral Haze IPA. The Dallas Stars have Game 2 of their round-robin tournament for seeding today in Edmonton against Colorado. Dallas trying to put together a full 3 periods of hockey after blowing a 3-1 lead on Monday night in the opener with Las Vegas. Here's Stars veteran Joe Pavelski.
You understand during the playoffs, the postseason, things happen, and whether it's a bad break, bad call, there's always going to be adversity that you got to face, and we can do a better job next time it comes.
Puck drops at 5:30 today against the Colorado Avalanche. You can hear it right here on the ticket. The Rangers could not take advantage of another solid start by Lance Lynn in Oakland last night. The A's ending the game with a walk-off grand slam that left Texas with a 5-1 loss. Kyle Gibson will get the ball tonight for his second start of the season in Game 2 at Oakland Coliseum. He's looking forward to it.
It's a fun place to play. It's different because you're in the middle of the summer normally, and the marine layer rolls in, and night games are still pretty chilly, and it's there's a big contrast between how the ball flies in BP and how it flies in the game.
It's an 8:05 first pitch tonight, and the NBA announcing today that no NBA player is tested positive for the coronavirus out of 343 tested at the Orlando campus since the last results were announced July 29th. The Mavericks are back in action tomorrow against the Clippers. The ticker has been a service of Crest Cadillac. CrestCars.com is proud to bring you the ticket. Stick it up your tailpipe traffic every weekday morning. CrestCars.com is GM, Mike Rosen's Crest Luxury Cars, Crest Cadillac, Crest Infiniti, and Crest Volvo. CrestCars.com. That is the Ticket Taker. I'm Julie Dobbs on Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket.
It's Game 2 of the Stars restart from the Hub in Edmonton. This afternoon, the boys skate versus the Colorado Avalanche at 5:30 after the Hardline. Brought to you by OT Center, Noble Vines Wine Collection, and Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket.
All right, it's 2:15. It is Dan and Jake here on Jake's birthday. It's Jake's 35th birthday. Playing This Is Your Life with his brother Joe right here in the Dragon Den with us. Joe rhymes with scrow.
It does. I don't know another word that rhymes with Joe.
You were supposed to be named Brutus? No, you were Rock.
I think he was Rock. Yeah, Rock or Brutus.
He was going to be Brutus.
There was a Biff in there too in the mix.
That Chappie got rejected?
Yeah, I think he was just watching Back to the Future at the time and thought that was really going to be the way it was.
Well, we're here to not talk about that. We're here to talk about First Blood. Rambo, which is actually called First Blood. The name of the movie is First Blood. And I can't remember why we settled on this, but I know Corby has talked about this movie many times, and I believe the Snake is in studio with us.
Hello, Jay. We met when you were a teenager. Do you know who I am?
This is Corby. This is Your Life. We're playing
the girl who stole the Sex for Points list. Made 100 copies.
So, I don't know.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Corby.
We've seen this a ton, of course, Corby, over the years, because we're olds.
Yeah, I've seen it probably twice in the last 6 months as well.
But Jake had never seen it. Mino had never seen it. Blake had never seen it. I bet Julie still has never seen it.
That's true.
Even though she knew we were going to watch it. My wife, Julie,
I tried.
Was very upset to be a part of the viewing the last few nights here at my house, or last couple nights.
Bite your tongue.
Did your daughters watch?
They did.
Yes.
They kind of panned it. And I have to say this. I'll get mine out of the way. I'll get mine out of the way.
Yeah, what do they like?
TikTok? Look, they're teenage girls.
Yeah.
If I suggested it, they will not like it.
They like not Rambo.
That's fair.
They like ridiculousness.
Right. They like, I don't know. Anyway, upon another viewing, and I've seen it many times, but if you're really looking at this thing, it's a piece of garbage. It's an hour and a half long. It's nothing but action. It was probably written in 12 minutes. Stallone has 4 lines. He doesn't say anything. And it's like immediately he's getting hassled as a drifter walking through a town. Immediately they start, like it's not 10 minutes in, and there's badass kicking ass, and Stallone is fighting his way out of a police station.
You got to set the scene. I mean, you got to get going here. You don't have time for
right
like
away.
a conversation.
There's barely a scene set, and then he tries